All rise for the pledge, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good evening and welcome to the South River Board of Education regular meeting for Monday, July 27, 2026. In compliance with the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Laws of 1975, as revised by Chapter 72, Laws of 2025 of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice of this meeting of the South River Board of Education was provided in the following manner. On May 14, 2026, the notice was delivered to the office of the South River Borough Clerk and posted at the Board of Education Administration Building. On May 14, 2026, the notice was posted on the district's website, srivernj.org, and delivered to the Department of State. Notice has also been provided that as of March 1st, 2026, all future meeting advertisements are posted on the district's website, srivernj.org, and are no longer advertised in physical or online newspapers. Mr. Parton, would you please call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Bezak. Here. Mr. Budson.
Here.
Ms. Bush.
Here.
Ms. Lell.
Here.
Mr. Nielsen.
Here.
Mr. Underwoodaway.
Here.
Ms. Sadowski.
Here.
Ms. Young-Yan.
Here.
Mrs. O'Connor.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. So getting to our business for this evening, we have a few items, the first of which are the minutes. We have the regular meeting minutes of June 18th, 2026. Do any board members have any comments, questions, or edits to those minutes? What is the board's pleasure on the minutes?
Move the reading of the minutes into the record.
Motion by Vice President Nielsen,
Second.
second by Mrs. Sadowski. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. I believe we have one use of facilities request on the agenda, and that use of facilities request is for the South River Police Department. Are there any questions on this use of facilities request? Is there a motion on the use of facilities request?
Move the use of facilities in accordance with board policies.
We have a motion by Vice President Nielsen,
Second.
second by Mr. Basak. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We are now going to go to our financial report. Ms. Lowe.
Thank you. Be it resolved that the Board of Education hereby certifies that it is in receipt of the financial report, which indicates that no major account has been overexpended and that sufficient funds are available to meet the district's financial obligations for the remainder of the fiscal year. The Finance Committee recommends that the reports of the Board Secretary and the Treasurer's school monies for May 2026 be approved, and I so move.
Thank you. We have a motion by Mrs. Lowe,
Second.
second by Vice President Nielsen. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. At this time, we're going to turn the meeting over to our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Zurcher.
Thank you, Mrs. Urbanek. A few items on my report this evening. Beginning with classroom and teacher assignments, we will be opening our parent portal to parents on August 20th. Through this portal, parents will be able to view their child's schedule, their child's teacher, classroom assignments, etc. In order to access the information, however, parents will have to first review and sign all of the required annual forms. So giving parents a heads up to mark August 20th on their calendar for that purpose. Classroom supply lists are all posted on our district website. Please visit those so you can see what the children will need. Right now, elementary is posted, as well as primary and ELC, and the rest of our schools will be posted by August 3rd. I'm happy to report that on Friday, we actually found out that we were approved for a summer grant. It's called the HIT, or High Intensity Tutoring Grant, we are approved in the amount of $127,227 to be used this August, which is a great problem to have, but we are trying to see how we are going to best implement this program. It is for students entering grades 3 to 8, and it will be presented as a virtual instructional support program, because we do know that this far into the summer, our students are engaged in a lot of activities, our teachers as well, and so we felt that the best format for this type of tutoring towards the end of the summer would really be to provide it virtually. Participating students will receive customized small group instruction. The ratio is 3 to 1. That's a great ratio for support, and because it's virtual, we needed a very small ratio in order to make sure students were really benefiting from the program. 2 hours of instruction per week in each subject area, language arts and math, and the funding will be covering the tutors' stipends, the virtual resources that we're going to be using, and educational technologies such as brand new laptops and so on to use for this program. So please be on the lookout, parents, for information coming up in this week's ELAM for how students are being selected for the program, and all of the details pertaining to it. But we're excited to be able to offer that this summer. There's a lot of good information on our district website. I do like to occasionally remind our parents of this. There's a lot of information on the website to help build skills with your child over the summer. And I've listed about 3 different areas in our website with links for parents for exactly that purpose. And this superintendent's report, of course, will be posted on our website as well. But please go ahead and do that. And if you don't remember to go into this report, to do these links, parents can always use our chatbot and just simply put in a sentence such as, help me find a way to support my student this summer, my child over the summer, and the chatbot will actually bring you right to these links, which quite frankly is how I got us there to put this information into the report. So I know it works because I used it myself. So please be sure to use the comments and feedback page on our website. Please make sure you're using the chatbot. Please make sure you are constantly keeping up with our emails, even over the summer, as they pertain and have good information that's helpful. And we are, of course, preparing for the opening of school. Many projects going on this summer. We just completed our parking lot here at the high school, middle, and elementary school. We have a courtyard being remodeled this summer in order to be able to be used at the elementary school for an additional recess area. This will be very helpful. Our numbers are quite large per grade level at the elementary school, and having different areas really reduces the ratio of staff to students for supervision, for support during these times. So we're very excited to be able to open that for September. We have new windows being installed here at the high school. We have some roofing projects, just really consistent upkeep and maintenance in all of our buildings, as well as new opportunities for students through our facilities usage. And with that concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you. Any board members have any questions or comments for the superintendent's report? Okay, that report will be carried under the consent resolution. At this time, we are now going to open up the meeting to the reception of visitors, and this is so the public may address agenda items only. There will be an opportunity later on in the meeting for the public to address any items that are of concern for the Board of Education. So if you have anything that you would like to address regarding the items on this night's agenda, please come to the front of the room, state your name and address, and please keep your comments to a 3-minute time limit. And this will be on first call and on second call and on third call. Seeing nobody wanting to comment at this time, we're going to move on to our committee reports. Our first committee is the athletics and extracurricular. Mr. Woodson.
There's only one item, the annual membership at the NJSIAA membership. The Athletic and Extracurricular Committee, after reviewing all items on this month's agenda, find a recommendation the superintendent recommends approval of item 6.1. There's no additional items on the agenda as listed, including routine items. That's all I have.
Thank you. Under our Buildings and Grounds Committee, Vice President Nielsen.
Thank you, Madam President. The Buildings and Grounds Committee, after reviewing all items on this month's agenda and upon recommendation of the superintendent, recommends approval of the item 7.1 with no additional items on the agenda as listed, including routine items. That's all I have, Madam President.
Thank you. Our Finance Committee, Mrs. Lau.
Thank you. I would like to abstain from 8.11. The Finance Committee, after reviewing all items on this month's agenda and upon recommendation of the superintendent, recommends approval of items 8.1 through 8.38 with additional items 8.39 minus 8.40 minus through on the agenda as listed, including routine items. Such a bad teacher.
Thank you, Mrs. Lau. Instruction Committee, Mrs. Bush.
Yes, the Instruction Committee, after reviewing all items on this month's agenda and upon recommendation of the superintendent, recommends the approval of items 9.1 through 9.19 with no additional items on the agenda as listed, including routine items.
Thank you.
Madam President, if I
Yes.
can, every year when this comes up, I think of Tony and his love for the Tikva International Academy. If you were to add them up, this year, it's over $343,000 that we have to give to the Tikva school to take children out of our school. And Tony was a firm believer that it really isn't a charter school, that it hides behind the charter school, and it's really a religious school. And he looked into it, and he came to us with documents that everything was, not what it said in the thing. And I think it's just a shame that we lose that much money every year. And I'll bring it up every year as long as I sit. That's all I have, Madam President.
Thank you, and that's very noteworthy.
It's a lot of money.
It certainly is. It certainly is. We've had a very remarkable increase in our curriculum and in what we offer here. And I sometimes don't understand it, not just for religious reasons, why people send their children anywhere else, but I do understand the religious angle of it. And we offer a very good education here. There are no items on the negotiation committee. Policy and legislation, Mr. Onwudwe.
There are currently no items on the agenda.
Thank you. For human resources, Mr. Bazan.
Thank you, Mr. Brennan. The Human Resources Committee, after reviewing all items on this month's agenda and upon recommendation of the superintendent, recommends approval of the items 12.1 through 12.14 with additional items 12.15 and 12.19 on the agenda as listed, including routine items.
Thank you. And on to our Safety and Risk Management Committee, Mrs. Sadowski.
Thank you. The Safety and Risk Management Committee, after reviewing all items on this month's agenda and upon recommendation of the superintendent, recommends approval of item 13.1 with no additional items on the agenda as listed, including routine items. Thank you.
Thank you. And our Residency Committee, Ms. Young Yao.
Thank you. The Residency Committee, after reviewing all items on this month's agenda and upon recommendation of the superintendent, recommends approval of the item 14.1 with no additional items on the agenda as listed, including routine items.
Thank you. We're now going to go back to our consent resolution for action on all of these items. Mr. Parton, if you will.
Yes. The South River Board of Education, by means of a consent resolution, adopt various resolutions of a routine and non-controversial nature at one time, whereas the below listed resolutions are hereby adopted by the said Board of Education in whole as if same were individually acted upon. And we will have under Superintendent 5.1, Athletics 6.1, Buildings and Grounds 7.1, Finance 8.1 through 8.40, Instruction 9.1 through 9.19, Human Resources 12.1 through 12.19, Safety and Risk Management 13.1, and Residency 14.1.
Thank you. Is there a motion on the consent resolution?
Nielsen, move the consent resolution into the record.
We have a motion by Vice President Nielsen. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Budzen. Are there any abstentions other than the one that Mrs. Lell cited on any of the items under the consent resolution? Seeing none, would you please call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Bezak.
Yes.
Mr. Hudson.
Yes.
Ms. Bush.
Yes.
Ms. Lau.
Yes.
Mr. Nielsen.
Yes.
Mr. Amador. Yes. Mrs. Sadowski.
Yes.
Ms. Young Yap.
Yes.
Mrs. Zerman.
Yes. Thank you. Moving on in our agenda, we do have some other committee reports. The first is our School Board Borough Council Liaison Committee. Vice President Nielsen.
Nothing to report tonight, Madam President, but Hank is in the audience. He does reach out to me every pre-meeting to them if there's anything that we should, have read out down at their meeting, and I go through our agenda and pick things out and email them to him what I feel should be disseminated down there. He's always very good with that, and it's a pleasure working with you, Hank.
Same.
Thank you. Our PTA Liaison, Mrs. Sadowski.
I do not have an update for tonight, but I'm sure there will be plenty of updates in August.
Okay. Our South River Public Library Liaison, Mr. Budzen.
And the summer reading program is continuing. Knitting and crochet is every Friday. The walking club is Monday at 10 a.m. Story Driven is Riders, July 30th at 6 p.m. Gentle Yoga is on Mondays at 4 p.m. Then they have an ice cream party on August 12th at 2 p.m. That's all I have.
Thank you. Is there any old or new business to come before the board at this time? Do we have a report from our attorney?
Just that we will be starting negotiations with the SREA in the coming month or so, and we will be, my firm will be working with Dr. Zurcher's office on the impending cell phone ban, which for anyone watching is not a South River Board initiative. It is a state law, like a speed limit, and we are required to implement it.
Thank you. And our next item is the payment of bills. Mrs. Lowe.
Thank you. The Finance Committee recommends that all bills presented, having been certified by the School Business Administrator, Board's Secretary, be paid as listed, and I so move.
We have a motion by Mrs. Lowe.
Second.
Second by Vice President Nielsen. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. The bills will be paid. At this time, we are going to open up the board meeting for the reception of visitors. And this is so that the public may address any concern or comment that they have for the board. When you come forward, please state your name and address, and please keep your comments to a 3-minute time limit. And this would be on first call. Then on second call, and on third call. Seeing no one from the public coming forward, we will close this public portion, and we do not have another executive session for this evening. So at this time, we will look for a motion to adjourn the meeting
Nielsen.
by Vice President Nielsen, and a second by Mr. Bezak. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. This meeting is adjourned.